What's good, my loves? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. Today we finna talk about some ways to live bougie and luxury, even if you broke. No matter what them pockets talking about, no matter what that account talking about, this lifestyle does not stop. So the very first thing that I personally like to keep is a fuck you fund, because my number one luxury that I value and that I prioritize is my peace. So I always want to be able to walk away if I'm not being valued or respected, because I want to be in alignment. You know what I'm saying? I like to treat myself to happiness. Okay, don't nobody got time to be miserable. First of all, the definition of bougie is to have standards for yourself and to like, nice things, upper class experiences. Taking care of yourself on a regular will start to normalize treating yourself and pampering yourself, and it'll set the bar and the standard for what you allow into your life. I'm sorry, I'm so nervous. It's been a minute since I recorded, so a little rusty. Then the luxurious part is very important, because luxury does not look the same to everybody. You don't gotta showboat or show off or nothing like that, but what do you feel is luxury to you? How do you like to treat yourself? What experiences do you like to have? This can look like slow mornings, quiet time. It can look like, nature. It can be anything. But you want to honestly ask yourself, how would you prefer to live your life if nobody was watching, if nobody was looking? What are the things that you truly value? Another way to live a luxurious lifestyle on a budget is going to be to have a uplifting environment that inspires you and that's always neat as well. Because when you keep your space tidy, it keeps your mind clear. It makes you, um, feel less overwhelmed, less chaotic. You can have like buckets and stuff where you just throw it and, tuck it in. My biggest tip for keeping your space tidy is to have a place for everything. And instead of always putting stuff anywhere, instead of putting it down, put it back, especially if you live in a small space. Instead of putting it down, put it back. I do this all the time. I got my notes right here, y'all, so I don't miss anything, right? When I planned out this video, I'm like, yeah, I got this on lock. You know what I'm saying? Your girl been had taste. Now I'm recording and I'm nervous and I can't articulate what I was trying to say. So let me just relax. Let me just have fun. It's not that serious. I'm true to this, not new to this. So let's get it. You know what I'm saying? The next tip is a good example right now. Wear your clothes. Put that shit on. And then refine as needed. You can't just go some places, you can't just dress up how you really want to. So you gotta tone it down a little bit. But sometimes you can. Stop saving your good stuff for a special occasion. You are the good stuff. And go ahead and toss, sell, or donate anything that makes you feel small, that makes you feel limited, that reminds you of a version of yourself that you don't want to be. I know that we can feel attached to things like, oh yeah, I could just throw this on. If you're going to have a couple, throw it on. Throw them somewhere else. Put them somewhere else. Okay? Make your closet feel elevated. Everything should be inspiring to you. That's why I do enjoy luxury and nice things and a nice experience, because I like to be in the moment. So get the closet together, get you some nice fragrances, something affordable, but not cheap. I love some dossier, like I always say. Let me put this back. Next way to live luxury and expensive on a budget is to have some intentional weekly self dates. Don't gotta be expensive. Like I said, it just has to be inspiring. It just has to be valuable to you. And when you go and treat yourself, look at something different, explore something new, you'll start to normalize, like, oh, I deserve these things, because that's the biggest blockage as to why people don't give themselves nice things, because we come from maybe scarcity. We came from, basic. But if this is your taste and this is your preference, then you're absolutely worthy of it. And like I said, the self-care, taking care of yourself, is going to set that bar. It's going to set that standard for the experiences that you will and will not allow. Because when I take care of myself, it's up here. When I neglect myself, even if your weekly solo dates is on a real tight budget, you can have you a monthly treat. Okay, so something that you don't do too often, I'm about to start doing regularly, is going to the spa, get a massage. Get a massage like once a month or once every 2 months or whatever. Because yeah, even if you can't afford it every motherfucking week, that don't mean don't do it. And it doesn't mean only do it once a year. The next way to live luxury and bougie is very important. You want to take your time and be present with the experience. When we start to rush and settle out of scarcity or fear that it'll never come around, that can make us kind of accept the cheap dopamine, the cheap experiences. And, if you want to live elevated, you want the good stuff, you want the quality stuff. Because, like I said, you are the good stuff. Okay, so when we take our time and we're present with what we're actually doing, it invites more quality experiences and it invites more favorable experiences. This leads into my next thing. Start to be 100% honest with yourself about what you truly desire, even if you don't feel worthy of it. I promise you, on this journey of growth and elevation, you're doing all of this work. You pushing yourself to be able to experience new things that you actually desire. And sometimes I catch myself saying, is this for me? Am I worth it? Yes, yes. You put in the work, you were patient, you were strategic, you didn't settle, and you honest about yourself, about who you really are and the things that you really like. And it, like I said, it goes back to self-care, setting that bar for yourself. So whether you're somebody that hasn't experienced much luxuries and you want to start, or you're someone who kind of fell off, haven't been really feeling like yourself, treat yourself. Treat yourself nice this week. I love going to the thrift store, going to the discount stores, getting some nice glasses, disinfect them, I'm saying, bleach them hoes down, okay? Get you some nice glasses, set up something beautiful for yourself because you deserve it. Why not? Thank y'all for tuning in. So if you got anything out of this video, do not forget to show that like button some love. And I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you in the next one. Love y'all.